It's cute. It's cute. This movie is so cute.
Amelie, released in 2001 and is directed by Jean-Pierre Jeunet, who has also directed such films like The City of Lost Children, Alien Resurrection, A Very Long Engagement, and Micmacs. And this film is starring Audrey Tautou, Matteo Kassovitz, Rufus, Lorla Cravata, Sergei Merlin, Claire Morier, and Dominique Pignon. I think I'm just going to stop right there because I was trying to sound as French as I could possibly sound, and I think I did okay on some parts of it, but then the other parts I just totally butchered it, so everyone on here knows me and my pronunciation of non-English names. I just suck at it, but I try. So hopefully those of you out there who feel the need to comment, you'll be polite in your comments because you just see that I'm trying, and it's the trying that counts. And the reason why we're talking about Amelie today is because it was a PayPal recommendation and donation from two of my biggest supporters, longtime supporters on this channel, Mr. and Mrs. Rusted Beetle. This is part of your big bundle that you sent my way and your amazing contribution and donation, which is just tremendous. I can't tell you thank you enough, and I know I've said it a lot over these last couple of weeks, and you'll be hearing it a lot with the reviews that are coming out over the next couple of months, but seriously, you two, thank you. You've been here for so long, and I've always been there. Thank you so much. So if anyone else out there also want to help contribute and help support this channel, you can also make a PayPal donation by clicking on the donate button on the main page of my YouTube channel. Any size donation will do. And if you have a movie that you really want me to review on here and give you a shout on the channel for, you can attach your movie with your donation. And if I have access to it, I will watch, review it, and publish my review of it as quickly as I possibly can for you. Amelie is the most adorable young woman in the world. And even though it looks like she is so friendly and so outgoing and has a tons of friends in her life, she feels very introverted and very isolated and very alone. However, she does have the capability of finding the beautiful connection between any tiny little thing in her life, and that leads her to start making the effort to try to win the affection of a young man who she keeps meeting on and off, and starts sending him down a mystery trail to hopefully one day make his way to her doorstep. And that's the big message behind this movie that I was getting this time around. I have seen this movie once before, and all of the plot here would totally escape me. The only thing I remembered was that this main actress is freaking adorable. She is so cute and beautiful in a lot of ways, but really it's the cuteness, it's the adorableness that stands out for me. But the main message that I was getting from this movie is how connected every single thing in our lives is and in the world is. Basically, the butterfly effect is alive and well. If this one little tiny thing happens, that has an effect on so many different things that affect other certain things, that affect other certain things, that influences the way that you go about your day and you go about your life. And if those tiny little things don't happen, then your path in life could be 100% completely different. And I do like that. It kind of takes the burden and responsibilities of you trying to figure out what you're supposed to be doing with your life and where you need to go in your life. It takes the pressure and the responsibilities kind of off of your shoulders, because if you believe in the butterfly effect and you believe that everything is connected and kind of happening for a reason, you can kind of sit back and just let it happen. But that's also something that she was struggling with. She was kind of just sitting back and wanting everything to kind of take care of itself and things to happen to her if they were ever going to happen. But she kind of just needed that little kick in the butt to move her down in the right direction. So I believe I just totally contradicted myself and what I was getting from the message of this movie. So what have I been talking about for the last couple of minutes? The main thing I can say and that we can all agree on is that she is frickin' adorable. And not only her, this movie is just adorable. It's quiet, it's quaint, it's quirky. A lot of quirkiness in here. And it shows us that everyone has their quirks and their tics and their weird things that they do in their daily lives, and that's okay. Not everything is perfect, not everyone is perfect. And the sooner we realize that, the sooner we can actually find someone and open ourselves up to allowing someone else inside of us. And you can take that last sentence any way that you want. Because really, it's true both ways, both spiritually and also, you know, physically. This is one of those movies that I feel if you went to like a DVD resale shop or Blu-ray resale shop that you would find like 50 different copies of. Because I feel like this movie, this poster, this DVD cover was everywhere. I remember 2001 and then the years that followed soon after, just seeing this poster, this movie everywhere, but I had never watched it actually until like 2010, 2011. But like I said though, the plot didn't stick with me because really this plot, it's not that unique and it's not that special. That sounds like a bashing on this film, and I don't mean to do that at all because it's actually quite entertaining. It's just, you know, it's a love story, and it's, at the bare bones of it, it is your typical love story. Someone who it's very hard to fall in love and let someone else into their lives, learn to let someone into their lives. And I mean, I've seen that. That's every romantic comedy, that's every romantic drama film ever made. So in story essence and plot details, this is nothing special. It's very generic. Really, the uniqueness of this film stems from its editing and its quirkiness. It's fast-paced in a lot of times. It has a lot of jump cuts, kind of like what I do with my videos, where we're going along and then all of a sudden we have a quick little zoom in and we're cutting to something else, or we're cutting to a different character and their backstory. But then there are also times where we slow the F down and we stay in a scene, or we stay in a little character development situation for a pretty damn long time. I'm getting the feeling that when I watched this movie, I just wasn't in the mood for a romantic comedy or romantic drama, so maybe that's why I wasn't really connecting to it as a lot of people do. But I still recognize the fun performances and the great directing here. I love the color design, I love the color palette, and I love the fast-paced editing when we get to those sections. And I like this character of Amelie for the most part. She's introverted, kind of like me, which is not a bad thing at all, but there is a lack of love and there's a lack of connection that she feels with other people due to her upbringing with the loss of her mother, and then also her father kind of being cold to her even though he loved her very much. It's a fun, cute, quirky little romantic comedy that I think everyone should see at least once in their lives. I'm gonna give Amelie 4 out of 5 Blu-rays.
I like it a lot.
Alright everyone, now comes my favorite part of my videos where I pick which movie I'm going to be watching next, and the next one comes again as a PayPal recommendation from Mr. and Mrs. Rusted Beetle. I told you a couple of days ago we're going to be seeing a lot from them because they gave me a huge bundle that I'm going to try to get in most of by the end of the year. I'm going to be doing a whole Spider-Man series in December, and actually, speaking of, this Friday, it is Black Friday, it's that day after Thanksgiving here in America, and I'm actually going to be taking the day off, so there's not going to be a review that is going to be published on Friday like there normally is. I'm sorry for all of those that look forward to it in your daily, weekly viewing. Black Friday is a hard day for me because a couple of years ago I did lose my cat, who is tattooed right here, so it's kind of just a day where I can take a step back. I hate Thanksgiving, I hate Black Friday, and then that happened on Black Friday a couple of years ago, so kind of a day for me just to kind of sit back and take a moment for myself and be with my wife and be with my little fur babies. So I hope everyone's okay with that, and I appreciate everyone's patience, and we'll pick up with Rusted Beetle's next recommendation on Monday, Grave of the Fireflies. It's an anime war film, and I believe what they said with their description is that it's very, very sad, so thank you so much, guys. I can't wait to watch a very sad movie. But we'll check it out next time. If any of you have recommendations of films that you want me to review on here, you can make a PayPal donation on the main page of my YouTube channel. Any size donation will do. Just attach your movie recommendation with your donation. And if I have access to it, I will watch it, review it, give you a shout out on the channel, and get my review of it published as quickly as I possibly can. So guys, have you seen Amelie? What did you think about it? Or if you've never seen it before and you stumbled across it because of this video, then comment below, let me know what you thought about it. And as always, if you like what you see here, if you like my take on movies, then hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell so the next time I release my next movie review. So guys, I will see you next time with my review of Grave of the Fireflies. So in the meantime, be well, be good to each other, and go watch a movie. Take care, guys.